to start out today by having you tell me where you're at with your Reiki, or if you're a student, a master, just where you're at in your process. Start on this side and we'll go that way.
I'm Jeff. I have my Reiki 3 attunement. Most of the way through the practitioner program, which I hope to be finishing up probably within the next month or two, and then proceed on from there into the master program. And looking forward to that.
Welcome. I'm glad you came
Thank you.
today.
And I'm Cedar, and like Jeff, I'm at Reiki 3, and I'm trying to remember when I took it. I think it was in the fall, I want to say that. And I'm sure I have enough practitioner hours because of my volunteer work, but I haven't done this presentation that you're about to do in the 2 minutes, so I've been kind of like, and so
You should have been here
you're setting a
earlier.
good example for me, a brave example.
Oh, thank you.
And you'll be fine, we're all in your corner.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm happy to be here.
I am happy to have you here, especially after those words, because you're going to be in my seat. Have you been in my seat? Okay, well, you're going to be in my seat too.
I think pretty soon.
And I'm Arlene, and I am just about through the Master Teacher Program. I need to co-facilitate another class this month. But it took me about 7 years of just occasionally having classes before I really got totally focused on truly getting to the Master Teacher part. I took it very slow, sometimes a year between classes and things like that, and truly enjoyed the journey.
It's nice. Welcome. I'm glad you came today.
Beatrice? I'm just a happy chicken who likes sitting on Reiki. I don't know much about it, but Eileen's told me all. And I'm Eileen, and I'm new to Reiki, completely new. This is my first intro, so I might have some questions. Okay.
Welcome. Glad you both are here.
Sure.
And welcome all your questions. All right, I'm Wendy, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about my journey and how I got where I'm at right now. So we're going to start out with what Reiki was to me. Reiki had no name. I called it hands-on healing. And through my process of developing it and working on people, hands-on healing became extremely exhausting for me. And the reason that it was exhausting is because I didn't have the knowledge that you all have as far as not using my personal core energy for that healing process. So when I would do a treatment on somebody or a session, and I didn't have the knowledge of the greater good, so I went right to the focal point. So like a very good example for me is that I had a friend who had severe asthma, and he couldn't be without 2 inhalers at all times. And I would work on him, and in about 15 minutes with no inhalers, I could get his asthma attack completely stopped, his breathing back to normal, but then I would be exhausted and have to sleep for 3 days. And after years of doing it that way, I got to a point where I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's not, I didn't have the tools to know that I had to do self-healing and clearing. I didn't know any of that. So I said, okay, I just can't do it anymore. And then as, fate does, it picks at you, picks until it drags you back around to what you should have been doing all along. And that's how I ended up where I'm at right now in the master program, because it just kept nagging, and little things would come up, and I'd be like, yeah, okay, I know you're out there, I'm not doing you anymore, it's not happening. And then back when I was doing it, because I literally have been doing Reiki since I was 7, and probably earlier. I just don't remember. I don't have memories that far back. 7 is the earliest that I remember. And then the big great world of the internet came out. So I started doing some research and stumbled upon not hers, 'cause she's never not Eileen
Beatrice.
first.
A different Eileen.
A different Eileen, yes. Sorry.
Eileen,
I've been told I look alike.
Yeah, how about we just say, stumbled on the Reiki training program.
Mm-hmm.
And after reading all that was on the website about it, I was very, very intrigued. So I sent an email or phone call or something, and I asked for more information. I received that information when I was in Michigan, and I believe that was maybe around June or so, knowing full well that I wasn't moving out here until October. So then I had the information, read it all front to back, very excited about coming out here and doing the training program. So that's a little bit of history on me. Let's talk about what Reiki is. Okay. What is Reiki? Oh, sorry, Yoda. Okay, let's move you so I don't knock you over 1,000 more times. Obviously, all of you know what Reiki is. So,
except Eileen.
I don't know what it
oh,
is.
that's right. Except Eileen. Okay, Eileen, what do you think Reiki is?
Is it like acupuncture?
No.
Is it a like massage? Don't you lay on a table or something? Or?
You do lay on a table, but Reiki can be done in a chair too. So it's done, and sometimes if you don't have a table, you can lay on the floor.
But I've seen like pictures of people doing Reiki and they have their eyes closed. Is it like a meditation or something?
It's kind of like a meditation, but it's not exactly a meditation. So it has some similarities to meditation, but not quite.
Is it like religion? Like a thing? Like I have to join it or something?
No. Reiki doesn't affect your religious beliefs in any way. You don't have to change your religion to do Reiki.
Oh. Tell me more.
Okay. Reiki is universal energy. The Rei means universal. And Ki means energy. And what Reiki does is it clears blocks and imbalances in the body and mind and brings us back to our electromagnetic state. Reiki was founded by, and I have this nice little pronunciation here because I was never saying it properly. Mikao, is that right? Yeah, did I say it right, you guys?
Good.
Come on, okay. And then so long, Usui. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I wouldn't normally ask that, but you guys are, working on your masters too.
Good.
So, he was the founder, and then he brought it out to, oh shoot. All right, you have to help me. What was the name? The students. The other two names.
Hayashi and Takata?
Yes,
Okay.
Hayashi and Takato. He taught them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then eventually it was brought to us over here. So what Reiki does is connects us to oneness. It's basically a universal mystery. My favorite thing about Reiki is, or one of my favorite sayings is that you can't see it, you can't touch it, but you certainly can feel its amazing experience. So in other words, like when you have a Reiki treatment, you can't walk out the door with something tangible, but you walk out the door with certainly a different feeling than you came in the door with. And what happens is some people, they'll get up from their experience, they'll feel it right away. They'll either feel their stress is gone, they'll feel relaxed, they'll feel energized. Other people, they walk away going, did this really do anything for me? I don't know, you know? And then a couple hours later, it's like, whew, it just kind of hits them that, wow, I feel so great right now. And then they go, oh, that must have been the Reiki, you know? So everybody's reaction to Reiki is different, and everybody has their own time that it works on them and the length that it takes to work on them. Let's see. The other thing that I like to say about Reiki is Reiki just knows. It just knows, and it goes and it does what it's supposed to do. So it just knows and it just is. So how do we as practitioners use Reiki? We use it for the greater good of our client, and we are an open conduit for energetic intention. That doesn't mean that we put our intention or attention, you know, we're just a conduit for them, and we let the energy decide what the intention is. You can ask your client if they have a specific intention, and then of course include whatever their intention is. But then once you're done finding that out, then you work with that, and then you just let the energy do the rest. You guys have any questions?
I'm just curious where you came up with the electromagnetic words, because I think it's actually still controversial.
Where did I come up with
Yeah.
it? Before I came to today's class, I did tons of research, and when I do research, I'm very thorough. I don't just say, oh, I found this one site, oh, this is great, I'll just use all of this. I actually research everything I can possibly find, so I went to several different websites. I went to people's websites where they have their business up, and it's their about information, and finding electromagnetic state, I found that on actually 5 different places that I looked.
Okay. As
So-
opposed to a study that was measuring fields or whatever, it's what people were describing it as.
It was what people
Okay.
was describing it
Okay.
as, correct.
Good.
It wasn't, I didn't find, I know what you're
Right.
talking about
Yep.
though.
Okay.
The study that they did, I do know about that, but that's not where I found it. It
Okay.
was people's descriptions
Yep.
of what they felt was happening to
Right.
them.
Yep.
So
Okay.
again, Reiki there's set terms, but everybody is going to describe Reiki a little different. So where I might say my energy field, someone else might say my electromagnetic state. Or, you know, it's just, other people might use just the word balance. I feel more balanced. You know, my mind and my body feels balanced and centered. So it's just the terminology that some people use.
Right. Okay. No, I was just curious where it came from, so that was great.
I
answer.
actually found it on 5, I didn't write the websites down,
Oh,
but
no,
if you really
that's-
want to know, I have them all pulled up on my computer, and I can give you the information.
Oh, no. No.
Okay.
I know it, yeah. I
Okay.
know that some people say that. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else have any?
And I know there's other people that adamantly disagree with it, and that's why I was curious if you'd managed to find a real study.
You know, though, I mean, again, it's like everybody's terminology is
Right,
different. So
yeah.
if they adamantly feel that it's not our electromagnetic state or field, then let them use the words that resonate
Right.
to them. Because I think that's what, you know, Reiki is as far as terminology. It's the words that resonate in a person. So if the word electromagnetic field or state doesn't resonate with them, let them use what does resonate with them. So, any other questions?
I have a question, but I'll wait and see if you address it.
Okay, okay.
Good, it's good having a live audience.
I know.
Okay.
And just so you know, I'm not nervous. I'm not like overheating. I don't feel like I'm gonna pass
See,
out.
see. Good, see?
You
See?
just
Okay.
before you guys got here, oh my God, I was in panic mode. I was like, My face was beet red, and I was like, I'm gonna pass out. But now I'm doing okay. It's not so bad.
You
All
feel
right.
good on this side, you don't.
Thank you. Thank you
You
very
seem- you
I'm
look
not. I
comfortable.
do. I
You
don't
look
feel
from a
frazzled
medic
anymore.
state.
Yeah, exactly.
That was good.
You're in a
That was
steady
an
state.
excellent question too. That was awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, it was. Thank you. So, and as
Make
you
your work
clearly can see, I did my homework.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
So-
Okay.
What modalities go with or resonate or connect with Reiki? Do you guys have any ideas?
Yoga?
Yes.
I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know anything about Reiki.
Yep.
I'm
Yoga.
learning. Okay.
No, yoga's good.
All right.
It does.
We're in a yoga studio.
My daughter and I use it
Oh.
in her yoga.
Shamanism,
Okay. I don't know how to spell that.
SHAMAN.
ISM. Okay.
So there's sound healing, and there actually are Reiki drumming courses.
Oh.
And Jeff should mention his.
Okay. Go ahead, Jeff. Jeff.
Sound healing with bowls, both metal and crystal.
Bowls. Crystal. Anything else?
And then crystals in general too.
Okay, crystals in general.
Massage?
A lot of massage.
Wow.
Yeah.
practitioners.
Massage.
It's cool what Jeffrey does. It's different, but it's
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Acupuncture.
Yep. Acupuncture.
Mm,
Actually,
counseling? I know this lady who does like counseling and Reiki or something.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've heard of her
Yeah.
too.
counseling as well as coaching.
Coaching.
Oh,
They're
coaching.
kind of a little bit different. They're
It
similar
is.
but different.
It is, and I can kind of like expand on the coaching a little later on. In my research, I also found out that therapists use it, and it's also used in craniosacral.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a craniosacral Reiki session earlier this week.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And reflexologists also use it. Sorry about my spelling, guys.
And it's also used as a comfort therapy in hospice.
Yep, hospice.
Wow, I had no idea.
So, and I'm sure if we kept going, we could probably come up with a few more. One of the things that I found and I was extremely impressed by was that there is a movement that MDs are actually using Reiki when they go into an appointment with one of their patients. And I was quite impressed with that because considering where I come from in Michigan, this is like hoodoo. It's like voodoo magic, you know. So I was very, very pleased to see that it is moving in a direction that even in the medical field, nurses are using it, doctors are using it, and some of the things that I found is like a doctor will go in and use Reiki as a calming effect and also as an intuitive way to get a little bit more out of their patient because, you know, not every patient is forthcoming. You know, you kind of got to drag out of them what's going on with them or find out the underlying or hidden things, you know. So I was really impressed to see that it is moving into the medical field.
Reminds me, I know a nurse who uses aromatherapy with her Reiki.
Well, I'll tell you, the movement needs to spread a little quicker to the other side of the United States. Then I wouldn't have had to move so far away. No, I would have moved anyways, just kidding.
Whoa. Yeah, just we're just gonna leave that. We had fun with that before. Okay.
So, and I'm going to go back to craniosacral at the end because it's something that is going to tie in for me. What does Reiki provide? It provides emotional comfort, stress relief, relaxation, it nurtures, and intuition. Any other
Healing.
healing? Okay. I had to leave something for you guys. Anything else?
It provides energy to assist in growth and transformation.
Wow.
I would say it enhances manifestation.
Oh, no, this is fascinating stuff. Just sign me up.
Enhances what?
Manifestation skills.
I agree, 100%.
You can manifest more if you try to
Okay.
Okay, Wendy, you got a few minutes here. You're ready at 20, so I'm gracious.
All
I'm gonna
right.
give a couple more minutes.
Okay, so there you go. You can see what amazing effects Reiki can do and all the different areas that Reiki can assist and help with. And then obviously, this isn't just, it doesn't just provide emotional comfort or stress relief or relaxation or any of these things for just the client or the patient or, it also provides it for the practitioner, the doctor, the nurse, whoever's using it, it's also helping them because as I stated earlier, we are all one. We're all connected, so that energy flows, so right now it's already flowing. It's flowing from me to you, to her, to her, to her, back to me. Oh, sorry, Beatrice, sorry, Yoda. So, for me, I plan to have another modality with my Reiki. My daughter and I are opening a wellness center next year. And for me, my part of it's going to be Reiki treatments, Reiki teaching. I'm also getting certified in nutrition so that I can teach nutrition and cooking classes. And I plan to expand out into craniosacral, and the reason that I am very, very interested in craniosacral is because I was in a car accident and it was very crippling. I lost my memory. I couldn't get out of bed most days. I was in horrible, horrible pain. And my teacher, who's not here, introduced me to Laura, another master, and then she had a friend who does craniosacral. Well, the three of us got together and we did a little session on each other, and she incorporated her craniosacral on me with the Reiki session. Literally, the headaches were gone, the pain I was in was gone except for my hips, but it was extremely minimal in my hips. I could walk around. I felt like myself for 3 days. So what craniosacral is working with the fluid in the body. So if you're working with the fluid in the body for craniosacral, and then you add Reiki to working with the fluid in the body, and what is Reiki? Reiki is universal energy. It clears blockages. So I thought, what an amazing combination, and just the results of it helping me, I was like, that's it, I definitely have to, when I'm done with my master's program, get my certificate in craniosacral and use that as part of our wellness center.
Yay.
And that, oh, all right.
So, say you have a client and they come to you and they say, I have this really bad pain in my foot, and I want to know if Reiki can take care of that. I want to know if I come to you for Reiki sessions, if you can heal that pain in my foot, or my ear, or my eye, or my nose, or whatever part of my body is hurting. So, so what would you say to that client?
I would say I personally cannot heal you. I'm not a healer, but I can use Reiki as a form of clearing the blockages that you're having in that area to help relax it, relieve your pain, and give you some relief.
Can you guarantee that it will work?
cannot guarantee that it'll work. All I have is my own word that it does work. So I can't give you a guarantee it'll work because it works differently for everybody. Not everyone will have the exact same experience. It might lighten your pain to something that's more tolerable for you. It could possibly take your pain completely away, or it could take a long time. You might not feel effects for a couple treatments. So can I promise you that you're going to be pain-free? No, but can I tell you that it does clear blockages and work on relieving it for you? Yes.